Good morning, class 8 students. I hope all of you are safe at home. Student, today we are going to start the 6th chapter of history, that is colonialism and the city, the story of an imperial capital. Students, it's given on page number 64 of your book. So let's start with it. What happened to cities under colonial rule? Students, in the whole book, we have studied about how the colonial means the East India Company, the Britishers who have come here in India for the business purpose, and how they have exploited, how they have tortured or misused their powers, and how they have affected every section of a society, whether it's a tribal people, peasants, farmers, businessmen, merchants, traders, hand laborers. And now we are going to read about what happened to the cities under the colonial rule, under the British rules. So let's start. You have seen how life in the countryside changed after the establishment of British power. Countryside, how the people, the life has changed. What happened to the cities during the same period? Now what happened to the cities when Britishers were ruling us? The answer will depend upon the kind of towns or cities we were discussing. The history of temples, the towns like Madurai, will not be the same as that of manufacturing town like Decca. The student Madurai, the town of temples, were not the same as the like town of Decca. A port like Surat, or towns that simultaneously serve many different functions. The port of Surat was very very well-known ports. Many trade used to happens from the Surat port was not the same. In most of the Western world, modern cities emerged with industrialization. As most of the Western world, many cities merged with industrialization. In Britain, industrial cities like Leeds and Manchester grew rapidly in the 19th and 20th century. In Britain also, students, they're talking about the Britain, Manchester was also in the 19th century, 20th century becomes a developed city. As more people sought jobs, housing and other facilities in these places. Leeds and Manchester, the people, how they become developed because people got the jobs, housing and other facilities of their places. However, unlike West Europe, India cities did not expand as rapidly in the 19th century. Why this is so? Students, here they are discussing about that in the West, in the Britain, the Manchesters and the Leeds, the small cities were developing, the housing facilities was developing, the peoples were getting jobs, there were facilities. Western side, the Britain was getting developed, but that was not happening in India. Why so? In the 19th century, Indian cities did not expand rapidly in the 19th century. In the cities in the West were developing, but in Indian cities were not developing. Why so? Why was this happening? Why was this so? In the late 18th century, Calcutta, Bombay and Madras rose in importance as presidency cities. They become the students, these are the important in the late 18th century. In the 18th century, Calcutta, Bombay, Madras, these are the three cities, Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. They become very important and they were known as the presidency states. This become the center of British power. Why? Because the presidency states are those states which were the center of the British power in the different regions of the India. When British powers was there, British headquarters were there in these three states. At the same time, the host of small cities declined, and many small cities that were developed declined. Many towns manufacturing specialized goods declined. The towns which were developed, only these states, the development was happening in these states basically. Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. Many towns, many host cities, they started declining. Many towns manufacturing specialized goods declined due to drop in the demand of what they produce, and the demand were decreasing. Old trading centers and ports could not survive when the flow of trade moved to new centers. Similarly, earlier centers, regional powers collapsed. When local rulers were defeated by the Britishers and new centers of administration emerged, the process is often described as de-urbanization. Cities such as Mulchipatnam, Surat and Singharapatnam were deurbanized, means they were developed, but after the British rule they were deurbanized. During the 19th century, by the early 20th century, only 11% of the Indians were living in the cities, and during the early 20th century, students, only the 11% of the Indian population was living in the cities, because many of the cities were not developed. People were not getting the job. Main occupation was agriculture. Thank you.